The Christian saint Cyril of Jerusalem lived in the 4th century in, you guessed it, Jerusalem. Someone once asked why he spoke about God so much if the divine is incomprehensible. This was his answer. So then, because I can't drink up an entire river, am I not even to drink what I can from it? Because with my human eyes I cannot take in all the sun, am I not even to look on it enough to satisfy my wants? Nice job, St. Cyril. Thanks for deciding to watch the next video in this short series. They are all drawn from a book I wrote called Immortality, How Doubting Led Me to God Without Being Born Again. You can buy this book on Amazon, and you can download the first 7 chapters of the book for free at the Amazon website. This info will be repeated at the end of this short video, along with information on how to watch the next video in the series. The book contains 8 thought experiments. Try them out to see how doubting can lead you to belief in the divine. This one is called The Limits of Vision. So with that, let's begin. An infrequently discussed limit to what we know for sure involves the question, where did everything come from? Only 2 real answers exist. Either everything, in some form, always existed, or it came into being. No need to choose either answer for the purpose of this exercise. What matters is that our minds cannot fully imagine either alternative. If you doubt me, try this. Imagine a triangle in your mind. You might even ponder how its 3 angles add up to 180 degrees. I can do this. I bet you can do this as well without much trouble. Now, ponder things having always existed. Or, if you prefer, imagine everything suddenly coming into being, perhaps by God's command. It doesn't matter which alternative you choose. You can't see it in your mind with the same clarity that you can see the triangle you just imagined, or the idea of love being like a red, red rose, or even the images of George Washington and the Israelites crossing the Delaware and the Red Sea, respectively. But I don't think anyone will argue that reality doesn't exist because we can't get a clear idea of its origins. The same principle might apply to pondering the possibly existent God. The kind of fuzziness we experience when we think of the incomprehensible reflects a limit of our minds, not the relative realness of an aspect of reality you can't fully comprehend. This fuzziness represents something qualitatively different from the fuzziness you might experience when you puzzle over something you eventually come to understand, like advanced math, for example. It differs from the fuzziness you feel when pondering something that proves false or doesn't make sense, because it turns out it really didn't make sense or it was, in fact, false. Of course, this particular kind of fuzziness doesn't suggest that God exists either, but it does suggest that we should not allow our mental limitations to exclude the possibility of God's existence just because the possible existence of the divine exceeds our ability to imagine. In the next video, which is called Thought Experiment Number 4, Seeing the Infinite, I'll tell you a little bit more about the limits of what you know for sure. If you're interested, click on the link that appears on the screen. All these videos are free and they are all quite short. And as I said at the beginning, you can also download the first 7 chapters of the book for free at Amazon. The book contains a good deal more than just thought experiments. And as I've mentioned before, all profits from sales of the book will be donated or used to promote the book. Thanks very much. In a few moments, a YouTube link to the next video should appear. If it doesn't, say you're watching it on a cell phone without a YouTube application, you can search YouTube for the channel God Through Doubting, or you can go to my website, godthroughdoubting.com. Sorry, I don't have enough subscribers yet, so YouTube won't let me post live hyperlinks. That means you can help the cause by subscribing. Thanks. I hope you go on to the next video.